All right, here we are tonight, Wrestling Philosophy Podcast. I've got a special guest for you tonight. It's four-time All-American Kyler Slade from the Ohio State University Wrestling Club. Kyler, how you doing tonight?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good. So here's my angle with you, Kyler. Obviously, I want you to tell your wrestling story. I want you to get it out there. In my opinion, it's a story that can relate to so many guys and now girls that have opportunities that they don't even know anything about. And when I opened up, I gave a quick intro about you. Four-time All-American, national runner-up, the Ohio State University Wrestling Club, and I want to dive into that. But I honestly just wanted to get you on because I think your story it will just resonate with so many people.
Yeah, man. I think starting in high school, I would say my freshman and sophomore year, I was kind of brought into wrestling, kind of being the punching bag in practice and stuff, which was a good spot for growth. But then like my junior and senior year, I wasn't too big. I was wrestling like 145 and kind of fluctuating within there, and really started to focus on wrestling. And I think senior year is when it all just took off. And I was kind of like that one year I think I did really well in state qualifier in Ohio, and um, was one match away from placing. And I think after that, I really wanted to continue because I love wrestling, still love it. Still helping out with the club at Ohio State. But I wanted to continue in college, and I didn't know really how to do that. And Jeremiah Weber, my coach in high school, love that man. He really tried to get me to go Division I because he had, peak amount of confidence in me, and I really wanted to do, Division I wrestling. And as we were talking about earlier before we started, a lot of kids think it's Division I or bust. And I think I probably was looking at one school, one small Division I school, didn't even visit. I really kind of wanted to stay local, and I wanted to continue wrestling somehow. And ultimately, I chose Ohio State. I went to Ohio State, and really kind of found the club by luck. They actually weren't even an official club; they're a sports organization at Ohio State, and kind of walked by the room, saw it like at the RPAC, their big workout facility for the students and everything, and I saw there was a mat in there, and I saw some people wrestling, and I stopped in and told them that I was a little bit of a wrestler. And I met Coach David Rourke. He's still the coach at Ohio State for the club, and that was it from there, man. I started wrestling and practicing, and he told me about opportunities to compete, and we compete under the NCWA. That's their own entity, separate from like the NCAA. You still get eligibility and everything, but then I started competing, and I did it for 5 years. So it was a great path.